Oh, definitely,
Birds.
definitely want to talk about birds.
Awesome.
I'm upset with the crows already.
Oh no.
Hey. Well, they won't come. They don't come to. No. I put the thing up. I built the thing. I made the thing. I put the seeds out there. I put the cheese doodles out there, like you told me to. And the when I first put them out there, I went and I sat at my little table and I put my umbrella up so it wasn't like super obvious that I was sitting there. And
Uh-huh.
I played some crow calls on my phone because I could hear them like across the street in the trees across the street. I thought, well, maybe they'll come over here. Now, what the crow calls on my phone were saying to them, I have no clue. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. And so I got two of them flew over, and I saw them. I saw them look at the crow feeder, and as they flew by, like they checked it out, like, oh, what's that? And then flew back around to where the other guys were, and they did it twice, and then they didn't come back because
Huh.
I thought they would be out this morning. It's not been touched. Not a squirrel, not a bird. Nothing has touched it. I don't get it. I was so hopeful. I was so excited. I just give
Is
it
there
time.
anything hanging over it?
No,
Okay.
it is out in the open. I could even show you a photo. Let me go grab it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's taller than me, but not by much.
Well, it sounds like it should be working. Huh. Just keep at it.
Do you see your screen?
I do.
Is it?
Huh. That should work.
I just have to give it time. The weather's changing. We're fixing to
Yeah.
get a really nasty cold front come through. So, how
Oh,
was
just
everybody in the
remember.
side chat? Hi, Grumpy. Hi, Shadow Kitty.
Hello.
It's gonna get cold ish.
Just remember, crows will eat chicken. Throw all
Will
the
they?
scraps out there. So,
Okay. Thanks for that, because I need any help I can get at this point.
cheese doodles are the favorite, though.
Some of them I broke up into smaller bits because they're kind of big, and then the rest of them I left whole because they have that distinctive shape. So,
I think they really like the smell and the color. And I learned about the cheese doodle thing from like a bird expert who wrote a book, and
yeah.
my sister tried it, and all the cheese doodles brought all the crows to the yard because their orange is oranger than yours, and their orange oranger than yours.
That's great. Well,
Yeah.
if that
So,
doesn't work, I'm gonna get one of my shiny bubble somethings and put out there and see if something shiny will get in the cup.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
It's fixing to rain for a couple days, so I'll wait on that.
Yeah, a piece of fruit, some nuts. We'll see what happens. I mean, that as far as I know, they'll eat anything, hot dogs, you name it. They'll just
Right?
corvids are fun. Oh, Shadow Kitty, I broke my own heart. I took the poor cat to the shelter.
Yes. She saved little Lily.
Little Lily is now named Dumpling. I
Ugh, why?
don't know. I
What
don't
was wrong with
know.
Lily?
I don't
Did,
know. She was a painted tiger lily. She was the perfect name for her.
dumpling. Okay.
Dumpling. Oh,
Dumplings
after
are
surgery,
great, but they're boring.
After surgery, she curled up and she was laying against my chest, and I thought she was just like a little dumpling. Whatever, fuck you. She's a pain to Tiger Lily, okay?
Attempted murder, yes. Well, once I found out that crows could make friends with people, I decided I wanted to make friends with the crows in my neighborhood as well. I find them really annoying in the mornings. They do make a good alarm clock, I'll just have to say. They have their regular rounds. Yeah. Well, we have a local murder here in the neighborhood. It's about 8-10 crows or so, I think.
Okay.
They're hard to count because I never see them all together at once. But yeah, they make their rounds. And my house is an early morning stop. I usually have seeds in the feeder. But they're wrecking my feeders, man. They're too big. Between them and the stupid doves, fucking cowbirds. That's what I call them. I see a dove. I'm like, moo, get out of my feeder. You moo, get out. Moo birds. But yeah, I am selective about the birds that I like, which is tragic but true.
Oh.
Like the little blue jay's an asshole. I don't like him. He could go eat somewhere else. I don't chase him off or anything because I'm not that mean, but I don't like him. He's mean. He pecks my cat.
The blue jays and the squirrel seem to really like the peanut feeder, and they leave the other bird feeders alone now because they've got their own, and the squirrel does some wonderful dismounts.
Oh, yeah. I'm kind of hoping, if anything, the squirrel will take interest also in the crow feeder because he and the blue jay like to fight over the.
Oh, of course.
Just the little feet. They're just little tiny feet. One of them is shaped like a picnic table, a little tiny miniature picnic table, and the other one is shaped like a little tiny porch swing, with the 2 seats or little, areas for seats, and they're just as cute as they can be. They're not very functional for the bigger birds, like the doves and the crows and the squirrel.
See, the doves up by us, they walk around the bottom of the feeder looking for whatever the chickadees. They seem to weigh the seeds, and if they don't think they're worth eating, they spit them out onto the ground.
Oh, wow.
And then all the other, there's a bunch of birds that move around on the ground cleaning things up.
Yeah, the ones that are good here would rather be on the ground, I believe, but they are not above jumping up there and pouncing on the motherfucker to dump it out so that they can go get down there and eat. He's a cute jackass. But they also will just sit in it and swing because apparently it's pleasant. Oh, let's have a nice swing in the garden.
That's interesting, Grumpy.
It is very much. I could see that being a real thing for real. Like, that makes perfect sense. Hey, come around here. I got watch crows.
The other day, it was really windy and cold when I went out to check on Lil. And all the crows, as soon as I walked outside, went, arr, arr, arr.
Yeah. That's a good question, Mr. Shadow Kitty.
I wonder if crows like hooch.
I'm
not getting any of mine.
Everything.
I'm sure they would eat the hops that you grow.
Right.
And we are not mentioning Nadine on purpose or anything. We miss her still, but she's been in touch, so we haven't had the chance to miss her too terribly, which has been awesome. But oh my God, I said the name and there she is.
Hi.
How is that? That was not planned, I swear.
What, were you talking about me?
I did. It dawned on me that we hadn't mentioned that we miss you yet. And that we had been able to talk to you, so we hadn't had a chance to miss you too terribly. And it's great. And then, boop, Nadine's here.
I can't stay for long, but
No,
Wasted
it's okay.
crows. We're talking about burbs.
wasted crust.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about birds. We're gonna talk about art. We're gonna talk about all kinds of things.
Awesome.
How's life
And
in
Sounds good.
Texas? I mean, Alberta.
Alberta's been pretty good.
Good.
We're going over to my aunt's tonight, and I'm going to be helping with a family tree thing for Christmas gifts and stuff. So,
nice.
Fun.
Yay.
so
I
once
think
we
my
figure
sister
that
did
out,
something like that.
yeah,
Said that we had.
yeah,
Said we were Vikings. I'm like, well, you think? Imagine that.
Vikings.
Well, Nordic or whatever descent.
Mm.
It's like, well, duh.
Yeah.
Have you seen us? Have you seen our family? Duh.
Yeah, it's like saying I'm well. It's like saying, well, I'm English.
Yeah.
There's
What are you trying to
Irish,
tell
there's
me?
English, and I think there's a bit of Welsh and maybe a bit of Scottish in me. So I
Yeah,
just
I'm
say
like, are
I'm,
you trying to tell me I'm extremely white? Because I already knew that.
yeah,
Right.
I'm
yeah,
everything in the British Isles plus France and Germany, which is
yeah,
also the British Isles anyway. So,
yeah.
I don't honestly know because she could have made that shit up. She crazy.
Mm.
I don't know.
Thanks, Grumpy. Now that's stuck in my head.
what?
What?
Bird, 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 bird,
Bird is
bird,
bird.
bird,
Bird,
bird.
bird, bird. Bird is
Oh, that's okay. He did this one, and all I can hear in my head now is wasted crows on cheese doodles. You know, wasted days and wasted nights. So, yeah. Hey, there is a lyric for every situation. I'm convinced. I'm certain of it. And I probably know it.
Probably.
I
Probably.
might not know the whole song.
But you're good with a part of it, eh?
I'm as might not be as good as I ever was, but I'm as good once as I ever. I don't remember how that goes. I tried to say that right, and it just didn't come out. So I may not be as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, things have been going well. So, and guess what I got? A new
Ooh,
phone.
what? Shut the
Well,
front door.
new for me phone anyway.
But yeah, nice.
My
All right.
my friend Mike, he's like, I'm not using it. You want it? Yes, I do. Thank you.
Gimme.
Gimme. And he's not playing as much as he'd like to in the bands that he plays in. So he's getting less and less chances to play trumpet.
I'm glad you get to visit with him. You look really happy. Don't she look happy, y'all? Look at her
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
Man, that's what some good mom and family time will do for you, right?
Yeah. And friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, it works out good. So
If you're gonna have your face on, I'll put my face on. I just didn't want to be the only one on camera because I get real self-conscious. And I know I wasn't. My face is tired. I wasn't sure if I could control my face tonight. So sometimes that's hard.
So have you
Go
been
ahead.
counting crows?
Counting crows? I've tried to count the crows here, yes. Ha ha ha. See what you did there.
Well, I figured since we're going on like band stuff and things,
Right?
crows and burbs.
And they're all black crows for sure. So yeah.
There's magpies and and black and gray squirrels here in the audio woodpecker. I heard them on the roof there 2
Are the
days ago.
magpies really as mean as they claim they are?
Um, they haven't really given me a problem, so I don't think so. They can be, I'm sure.
I think media is biased. We only see videos of mean birds.
Yeah.
And then
Probably.
the little captive ones that everybody has of the sweet nice birds. We only see videos of mean wild birds. It's not fair.
I really like
Unfair to birds. No.
I really
Birds
like
equality.
Principher
Yeah.
on TikTok. She's a little blue parakeet with freaking attitude issue. She likes to throw everything out of the cabinet, and she goes pew pew die.
I've seen her. She's cute.
And the more that they go, oh no, don't, the more excited she gets, the more she hops, the more she's just queen of chaos. Ah! I love that bird. I love her. She's wonderful.
Awesome.
She has attitude for sure.
She's a little menace. I love her.
Yay.
Oh, completely unrelated to birds, but I have a great story that happened this week that I thought was absolutely hilarious.
Go
To
ahead.
me, in my sick, twisted observations, the Satanic Temple. Okay, we all know who that is and what they are and
Yes.
what they really are, right?
Yes.
Okay. They came and did a protest against corporal punishment in the
Excellent.
school, outside the school, not on school grounds, but legally where they can be in the easement or whatever. And it got all the permits, got all the proper permissions, did everything correctly, and the principal even made a whole video about how they were very cordial and did everything. They were very nice people, and they did everything okay. And they have the right, just trying to reassure people because he knew what was coming. He made this video the day before. Of course, I didn't find out any of this until it's like already happened and it's happening, and I can't get there. But anyway,
I'm so jealous, by the way.
the local Facebook groups went absolutely ape shit. It was beautiful. It was glorious. It was so funny. All this, we should show up. Where's all the churches? We should show up and just pray and sing them out of there. And I'm thinking, please do. You will be arrested. Because you can't do that in city limits out of, near a school without the proper
Permit.
Without the proper channels, you douchebag, Oh God, it was beautiful just watching all the little scared, the fucking scaredy Christians. Those are the scaredy ones, the ones that are like the bad guys gonna get us. And it's like, wait a minute, you must not think your God very tough if you think that bad guy's coming to get you or your kids. Because you supposedly are covered and bathed in the butter or whatever, and you don't protect it, right?
Yeah.
You protect it. What's your fucking problem, Chalk? Calm down. And you try to reason with him. There was a bunch of people, a lot more people than I expected in there saying things reasonably. Like, you should probably go look up this organization because you would be really surprised at what they really are and what they really aren't. And I just said, y'all go Google their commandments, in quotations, commandments. Just tell me what you think. No. And then she says, and then I hear this one go, oh, this is just the devil trying to disguise himself as something good.
Oh, the irony.
I know. And I'm just sitting there going, nom, 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 Christian tears, Christian sweat and fear. Yum, Great.
They love to be afraid.
Of course, that's what it's all based on. If you're not scared, you don't need nothing.
Oh, I have a very quick story before I have to go. So
Sure.
Okay, go.
I saw this today. It was a video about little incels and how they're getting angrier and angrier at women's. Well, this one woman's was in a talk show with some idiots, and the one guy had his mic in his hand, and the whole time she was talking, he was staring at her. And and going like this to the bottom of his mic.
Ew.
And she was asking about like if something bad happened to the women, can they get a divorce? And they're like, no, 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 no. No divorce for women. Even if he's being bad. And he was just the whole time he was just like fondling this, like and I was like, it was just completely bonkers. And then
Wow.
they said, well, what if like if he cheats on her and hits her and stuff like that, can she get a divorce? And no, you gotta work it out. And then of course she turned it around and, well, what if she cheated on him? Well, God says that there's punishment for that. I'm just like, really? But yeah, the whole time the camera was like going around to all the guys, and it was back for every time that he was like just rubbing, kind of like as she was speaking, he was rubbing the mic. Of course,
Really want
the
to
other
do that
hand.
on camera, honey.
I'm not sure exactly where his other hand was too, just so know
Yeah.
the, he was just, I just died.
What is wrong with these
So
people?
It was so funny. I'm just like,
What about
and
zero insight?
yeah, it's like, and just like, and I'm sure she's looking at that going, oh, please let me get out of here, okay?
Right? Please, not this bomb go off. It's obviously ticking.
Yeah, just it was ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Anyway,
There's so
Yep.
much interesting things going on at the moment when it comes to men. And
yeah.
the good ones are rising up and the bad ones are like, nah. And you just, you can't help it. You're giving them the side eye going, what?
Yeah, exactly.
You said
And
what? Out loud?
yeah,
Ew.
and yeah, maybe Grumpy might need to go there. I don't know. It depends.
I didn't understand it, but
And Gr-
someone
Should
else.
just be on
Gr-
OnlyFans.
Oh,
should
OnlyFans.
be
I'm
me
sorry.
me going like this.
Yeah, because I was having trouble looking at it there too after a few minutes. Like, okay, you got to stop hitting the phone.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine how uncomfortable the video was in real life if what you're
Yeah.
doing right now is making
Well,
me that uncomfortable. So yeah.
It was like a guy that was responding, and he did it
Yeah.
well as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, it was like, and I got stuck on that, and I commented on it. I didn't see any other comments on it, but I'm like, ooh, that was kind of weird. That was like, that's all I could see. Once I saw it, you can't unsee it.
My eyes. My eyes.
Oh my.
Yeah.
How
Speaking
much
of
love.
images
So
I can't
grateful to see.
unsee,
Mm.
What?
we watched the Paul Tyson fight last night.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, yeah.
It was awesome.
Tyson's butt on camera. I'm like, really?
Fortunately, I think I was on stage singing at that point. I missed that part, and I'm really glad. But
What
yeah,
what did he do? Did Paul pull his pants down or something? What?
No,
he
he's
was wearing
given
some
an.
weird sumo
It,
thing.
I think it was a cup, and he was given an interview. He was given an interview, and as he's walking away, he ain't got no pants on, so there's his bare ass cheeks just hanging out on camera for a good 30 seconds. Like, the cameraman could have scanned up at any time and saved us all.
But nay.
No, he stayed.
So is that
I
what
just
the
gotta
technical
say that
difficulties was about? Because I saw something about there's technical difficulties with the fight.
for a lot of people, it was buffering really bad. I know they had every
Yeah.
TV in the club on, and only one of them was actually working. The rest of them all had the little red circle buffering. So I think it was people individually having internet problems, but I don't know.
I was hoping Mike was going to eat his face.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
really wanted Chumpy to make Biteface to go down. I wanted him to lose. I've never forgiven him for what he did to Evander Holyfield. And you just need to sit down, Grandpa. Stop it. I thought about that.
I was rooting for Tyson. I was rooting for Tyson.
I could not. He's fucking my age. I'm like, sit the fuck down. What are you doing? Nobody wants to see you fight. What are you doing? Oh my
I don't
God.
know. I was fascinated by the whole prospect.
It was
I
the
used to
worst
watch-
fight I've ever seen. Worst boxing match I've ever seen. They just like
I
danced
used
around.
to watch boxing with my grandfather.
I used to watch
Yeah.
with my dad, and even at the, after interviews, well, I didn't want to hurt him. They both said the same. Well, I didn't want to hurt him. You're boxing. The fucking point is trying to hurt him. Make him fall down. You didn't want to hurt him. Whatever.
Mike
It was a
Tyson
joke.
has
It was a fucking joke of a boxing match. The girls that were on before
was
him.
pretty good.
Awesome.
And Mike
Yes.
Tyson did a one-man show on Broadway. It was awesome.
Okay,
the
ladies,
girls
I
that
gotta
were-
go. It's time.
Okay,
All
love you. Thank you
right.
for popping
Love
by.
you.
Glad we got to see your beautiful face.
Talk to you
See?
later. Bye. See you soon.
No, I was. It seemed to be over so quick. I looked. I was like, they're only gonna go 8 rounds. What? That's all. You know. That was my
Yeah.
first little surprise there. Well, that ain't much of a fight. And just watching
don't
them dance
know.
around and kind of pussyfoot around each other was really disappointing. All that smack talk beforehand and bullshit for them to go
And,
dancing around, and I don't want to hurt him.
Smack at a weigh-in.
Yeah. But I do know the girls that were on before him that were boxing were much better. Them girls were
Yes.
seriously boxing. It was hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
I like women's boxing.
I don't understand boxing in the sense that I don't see the pleasure in, getting the crap beat out of you or beating the crap out of anybody else. But like I said, I used to watch it with my dad, so I understand the mechanics of it. I know what's going on when I'm watching.
I had a friend in college who was like 5'0" and she was training for boxing, and she was a fucking terror. She was good. She was so good at it. We'd go to classes, and she was a math major too.
Barroom brawls are more entertaining.
And she would
Yeah.
go to her room after classes and pick up her electric blue boxing gloves and go, I'm out of here.
Goodbye.
And I was like, okay. I thought she was so badass.
That's funny.
Loved her. And she had the craziest glasses I've ever seen. Yes. Amber?
Oh. I prefer MMA women's fighting.
Yes. It's good.
I don't think I've ever watched any of it. I'm not into fighting, so I probably haven't.
I wasn't until... Oh, I'm still learning everybody's name in fighting. But there was one woman's compilation showing all her knockouts, and I just got completely fascinated and drawn into the women's fighting from there.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. When I think of women's boxing, there's only one name I know, and that's Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
And that's because she did like cereal boxes and shit, not because of the boxing, because I never saw her fight. You know?
Right.
I think
Go ahead.
there was an anime I used to watch, and I think it was because they were putting like jujitsu on the world stage. Well, I don't know if it was the Olympics or what, but the cartoon is great, and the main character was female, and she. They try to keep everything so accurate and realistic, and I'm just going, I'm so into this. It was just about, okay, who's she gonna accidentally beat up this time?
Accidentally.
It was great. It was absolutely great.
Grumpy's got you there.
I knew he would.
It always does. Good
Yeah.
job, Grumpy.
I was watching, trying to catch up on some comedy because I've needed it. You know?
Yes.
So, decided to look up, like, Would I Lie to You, but just under certain actors, and watch the Bob Mortimer stuff. He's insane. Trying to figure out whether or not he's lying is completely impossible.
Oh dear.
Bob Mortimer looks like just a really friendly neighbor, you know? But he's nuts.
Oh, oh, oh.
You can never tell when he's full of shit or not.
Oh dear.
I love him. I love him. He's
Sounds fun.
crazy. And then, I was watching the one where Lee Mack pretends that, well, you have to figure out if he's lying or not, but he's saying things like, I got invited to Meghan and Harry's wedding, or was it Kate and the other one, William? Not sure which, but I had to be here instead. The other two, like the team captain David, who I adore, and then the guy who's the host, they're just like, well, we hope this isn't true because that would be hurtful because they weren't invited. It was just, I swear, I thought I saw David crying. I was like, no! I'm not going to say how it ended, but wow. With the little tears in David's eyes. It's like, oh my God, how cute he is.
Hi, Purple.
Hi, Purple. So I don't know. But I've been looking for comedy. A lot of comedy.
Yeah.
I did see a very interesting movie review for the movie Heretic done by a Mormon woman. Ex-Mormon woman.
Interesting.
That was a very interesting take.
I bet.
She had
Hi,
a lot
Purple.
to say. And she was really, really honest about how, like, the girls in the movie show up and they're like, we just happen to be in the neighborhood. Like, it's okay for them to lie, right?
Yes.
And it's just going, okay. And the harder the work when you're a Mormon missionary, the hotter your husband or partner will be. That's what they tell each other.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know this sucks, but imagine how hot your partner's gonna be. Like, their every word is gonna come from a hot marriage. Oh, okay. Oh, and something I wasn't aware of: the men who get promoted to do the missionary work, they're all elders, but the women are called sisters. They're only called sisters, not elders. It's not equal that way.
Well, of course not.
Would you be rather led to salvation by an elder or a sister? Neither. I like cats.
That sounds good, Purple. And to anybody who's feeling the need to take a break from media, social or otherwise, I totally get that.
Yes.
No
And
shame whatsoever.
Respect those boundaries.
Yep. Absolutely.
I did notice that a lot of people in my town right now are focusing on the strangest things. Like there's a craft fair coming up and they're like, we're not even going to charge people for setting up tables. Come on, let's do this. As if their lives depend on the craft fair. And I'm going, oh, I'm going this year.
Huh. Yeah, if they're offering free vendor setup, there'll be a lot of people come for that.
Exactly. So I'm wondering what weird stuff is going to show up. You know, because people here will like make art out of old wasp nests and stuff.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen
And
some pretty odd stuff at the pagan market when they do it ever so often around here, and that's just like, that's cool.
I want people to be as creative and fun and free as they can be.
Grumpy wants to know, have you ever watched Josh Wolf?
No, I've never heard of him.
He's pretty funny. He'll like do mushrooms and then do like a mushroom show.
Oh my.
He's pretty funny.
I'm writing his name down. Okay. I think I know what I'm watching later.
Yeah. I saw him on TikTok first and then he showed up on my YouTube and I'm like, heck yeah, I'll watch him. He's funny.
I agree, Purple.
Purple, we've only got about 20 minutes left, but if you want a link, I'll shoot you one. If you want to come in, just shout out. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm trying. I don't watch the news. I go look to my weather app if I need weather, and the rest of it can fuck right off. Because I don't want to hear it. None of it about any of them, especially that one.
Well, let's not even skirt the issue.
Right?
How was your morning coffee?
Okay, you got it. Perfect. My morning coffee was pretty darn good.
I've been putting ginger in mine. It's really awesome that way.
Hi, baby.
And Sarah gave me some Bluetooth earbuds that I've been putting underneath my swim cap and going swimming that way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So now I have music when I swim. It's great.
I thought I was the only one that wore a swim cap.
Oh no, I want to protect my hair.
Oh yeah, I can't be having no green chlorine tinge to my pretty silver hair.
It's just I shaved it off for a reason. I'm not about to like.
Welcome, Purple.
Hi,
nice
Purple.
to see you, my dear. How you doing?
Okay. I actually wasn't planning to be social anymore tonight, but I haven't talked to you guys in a good while.
Okay. You're always allowed to tell us no. We can take note for Nancy if necessary. But I'm sure glad you said yes.
Yeah, my friend had a weird accident that broke the back window out of her van, so
Oh,
I
jeez.
spent all afternoon vacuuming the broken glass out, and just taping plastic over it until we can get her a new back window.
Right. Is she all right?
Yeah, it's like it doesn't seem to make sense for it to have broken. It's like she backed into a pole, but she was going, like 5 miles an hour. But somehow just hit it just right that it made the whole back window go.
Oh, man.
She didn't even hit it hard enough to leave a dent anywhere on the van. It just shattered the window.
Oh, it just had a sweet spot then, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or maybe the window had a crack that was so small we couldn't see it.
Hey, come back. Where'd you go? She might have had to change devices or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes her battery says, bye, the last second. There she is. Boop. All right. Welcome back. Can we hear you? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, there she is. All right.
The European Union has passed a thing that after 2027, no one will be allowed to sell any cell phones or electronic equipment in Europe unless the batteries are replaceable.
Awesome. Oh, I like
That's
that.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, this is funny show, Kitty. One news story that amused me. North Korean soldiers in Ukraine have unrestricted access to the internet. Wait. North Korean soldiers in Ukraine?
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Russia somehow got North Korea to send soldiers in for them.
Okay, well then now they're all watching porn, so it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's funny. Oh.
That is great.
Distractible little fuckers. Like showing a shiny thing to a crow, right?
Well, and think about this is they're only getting the internet through Russia, which is already heavily censored.
Oh God, Russian
Can
porn.
you imagine if they saw the American internet?
Oh my God. For real.
Awesome.
Oh, just the two words, Russian and porn put together is just an absolute terrifying prospect to me.
I have stumbled across
Vlad.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
I think porn's hilarious anyway, so I watch it and giggle. Well, not anymore. I'm not interested in it at all anymore.
I've got a very tired tiger here.
Meow.
Oh. How are your kitties doing?
They're doing awesome. Thank you.
I still have an extra one I need to rehome.
Oh,
I just saw the shelter the other day, so I'm kind of sad.
Oh.
The porch cat. The porch cat that I've been caring for all summer. It's starting to get cold. It was time.
Oh, so you brought them into the shelter?
I did. I'm going to visit her on Tuesday.
Yeah.
She's already been spayed. I got her healthy enough, and I got the ticks off of her, so they gave her surgery as soon as I left, and they renamed her Dumpling.
Ow!
I've been calling her Lily.
It's not the worst name ever, but Lily really was perfect for her, and I don't know why they thought to change it.
Why? Yeah.
Tiger
Why would
Lily
they
was
need
perfect.
to change it if she came in with a perfectly good name?
Yeah.
Exactly. Her name was Lily.
Tiger
She
Lily.
was a painted tiger lily. She was a gray striped tiger, but she looked like she had been laying underneath a tree because some of her she had patches of orange kitty.
Ah.
Oh.
Some orange tiger stripes in there too.
Mm-hmm.
So she had the gray tiger stripes and orange tiger stripes, and absolutely adorable with those bright green eyes, and such a pretty girl.
I bet
Such
she finds
tiny
a
little
home.
paws.
You saved her life, and I'm super proud of you.
Yeah.
Oh, and everybody applaud. Amber passed her state exam. Yay, Amber! Woo, woo, woo. She's a CNA now.
Nope.
She rocked it. Nope.
I still have my skills. I passed my written.
Okay. You're getting there.
Yep.
You're going to nail that too, just so
You're going to nail it all.
Yeah.
I have no doubt about that.
Yes.
You're really, really good at hard work.
Yes.
I don't
have to be a person that loves to do that that makes you, to me, elevated as a human.
Yes.
The desire to care for those who cannot care for themselves. To me, elevates you as a human being. And I love you, Amber. Sound like a drunk person over here. Yeah, you got this. So proud of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm hardly good at real work.
Aww.
Yeah, but you tickle them guitar strings pretty damn good,
aren't you?
Oh, birthday
Shadow
coming up?
Kitty.
Oh,
Having a birthday next weekend. If I remember correctly.
Yay. She's got to be right. She's always right.
Am I right, Shadow Kitty?
I don't know. Finley ate her black book, so she could be off by a day or two.
I could be.
Finley ate your book.
Yep.
Oh, Finley. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. Next Saturday. All right.
Well, happy birthday in advance. I won't be here next Saturday.
Aw.
I start my every other weekend.
Yes.
But I get $3 an hour more just for working a weekend.
Excellent.
That's awesome. That's worth it.
Yeah.
Definitely. Sweet.
Yeah, so from my old job to this new job, I've gotten a pay raise of $8 an hour.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's nice.
Sweet.
That is awesome.
More to come when I actually pass my skills. Then I get another pay bump.
Awesome.
Oh.
So
you'll be spending it with us. Oh, that's awesome, Shadow Kitty. We will be here for you. Come hell or high water.
Shadow Kitty, I bought a very large container of soy curls.
Very large. Oh, I hear purring. Who's that?
Soy curls?
Soy curls. Mm-hmm. They're great.
Is that like noodles made out of soy or what?
Oh, well, okay. They're hard as a brick when you get them. They're dehydrated soy lumps, I guess. And you can flavor them any way you want. And you can make jerky with them. You can put them in stir fry, soup, etc., etc. And if you crush them up, you can make taco, like fake taco meat and all this other stuff. It's just very, very flexible. And they're by a company called Butler. And they claimed the name soy curls. So anything that's not Butler soy curls aren't really soy curls.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I don't get it, but okay.
It's Spanish for I am curls. I'm sorry, it's just funny. You got me there, man. You got me.
Maybe
Soy
laughed so
Laura.
hard I teared up.
If you soak them, they expand, and I got enough so that I don't have to worry about protein for the next 6 months.
Okay. I actually had soy tacos twice, and generally tacos are seasoned so heavily you can't even tell what kind of meat they used anyway.
Right. Tacos depend on the cook. So I've had some really bad tacos, and bad tacos shouldn't even be two words that go together. But I've had some really
Right.
bad tacos, and
I had some too.
The only way to make tacos bad is to not have a good balance of the seasonings.
I agree.
Oh,
Or
this
to
was
not drain the grease off of them. I don't
Yes.
want a greasy taco.
Yeah, if they don't drain the meat.
Right? That's so gross.
I
I-
ordered soft tacos from this place nearby, and they ended up looking like dumplings. They weren't
Oh.
seasoned at all. They were soggy and wet and gross.
Sounds
They
awful.
didn't even taste remotely like a taco.
Mhm.
And they didn't even have lettuce on them.
Oh,
They were they were like dumplings, but the most disappointing dumplings I've ever had.
Yeah.
Disappointing dumpling. Good man name.
Which is also why I don't want Lily being called Dumpling.
Oh dear.
I don't want that kitty named with anything that sounds like dump. I don't want her dumped. I don't want her being,
Hey, don't chew
dumpable.
on that.
I didn't reject her. I love her. That's why I did what I did.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
dumplings are.
I can understand that, especially with winter coming.
Yeah.
That you wanted to get her inside, and you couldn't really take her in yourself.
You
Exactly.
absolutely did the right thing.
Yep.
As hard as it was, you did the absolutely right thing. You're a goddamn superhero for that little kitty cat.
I'm standing in the shelter. I had the easiest time putting her in the carrier, and I'm sitting there and I'm crying as hard as I can, and they're like, "You have to surrender your cat." I'm like, "She's not mine."
Aww.
It's like, I wish she were mine. I can't keep her. And I
I've
don't
been
want
there.
her to freeze to death.
Poor babies.
I've been there. I brought in a stray that a friend of mine had been feeding in his backyard. Nobody knew where she had come from. But the same situation. We already had 3 cats, so we couldn't really take her in. And
Yeah.
we had to bring her to a shelter.
Well, the nice thing is they have a program for working cats where they do the spay, they do the whole vaccination thing and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. And then they go and they work at a barn.
Yep.
But this one really doesn't like cats. She likes people.
Yeah.
So she needs a person
Yeah.
to be like,
Yeah.
"Are you my darling?" And she'll go, "Yes," because I put the food out, and you can hear her in the distance go until she ran all the way up. Angie and Amber have heard her.
Yeah.
You know,
Very
and
chatty.
she's talking to me the whole time, and that does so much for the ego. I'm telling you,
Yep.
I love this.
Actually, there's 2 things I need now.
What?
Well, I need to get a lot of samplings of cat noises, a lot of recordings of, cats in all different moods.
Okay.
Oh.
And then I need to figure out how you would spell them.
Oh.
Ooh. We want to create onomatopoeias, do we? That sounds like fun.
I wish Lily were still here because she had the best greeting.
Well, I've been trying to write my book, and it's like, I know how it all sounds in my head. Yeah, and it's like, but the whole first chapter is really a dialogue between this woman and the stray cat.
Oh.
So I have to know how to write all of the cat's lines.
Okay.
There's a lot of R's, a lot of M's, a lot of N's, a lot of U's, and
what? Shut the front door. Memes of Destruction is here. Hello, darling. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Long time no see.
If you do memes of destruction, I have a list of things I'd like destroyed. And one is the parking lot next door. I mean, really. It's 4 feet taller than where my house is. So when the rain comes or the snow comes and we get any melt, it goes straight into my basement. We need that parking lot to go away. Need it to go away.
Yeah.
Either that or I need enough money so that I can buy it, then I can make it go away.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can have as many fucking cats as I want.
That's right.
Yes.
That's exactly right.
Right now I'd have 3.
Aww.
Oh, you know what Finley did to me the other night? You know how he likes to be the little spoon?
Yeah.
I woke up and I rolled over and I was snuggling in. He had been smashed into my chest and it was getting too hot, so I turned my back on him. I'm snuggling in and he wakes up and he makes this sound. He runs all the way around my body and then throws himself back into my chest so he can little spoon me again.
Just quit it.
Yeah, Sammy likes to be the little spoon too.
I love the little spoon.
Yep. He sleeps against my belly and my legs.
I stepped on my cat last night. I felt so guilty.
Oh no, what happened?
Well, she doesn't usually sleep on the floor next to the bed. She's either on the bed or she's under the bed or she's outside. She's usually outside all night because that's her favorite time. But it's been getting chilly at night, so she's inside. I get up to go pee in the middle of the damn night and one of those situations. It's like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. Didn't see you. She's black. It's dark. I mean, come on now. And yeah, I felt really guilty. But she didn't seem to be holding a grudge today, so I guess I didn't hurt her.
Oh, she'd let you know if you did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure.
What do you?
She'd still be attached to my leg. But yeah, I've got 3 cats now, and I just discovered that little Cheetah has now discovered that if Amanda leaves the window open to the bedroom, she can jump in the window. So she's a bedroom cat now. And I wondered why I hadn't seen her for a couple of days. And I'm like, what? Has anybody seen Cheetah? And they're like, oh yeah, we saw her this morning. Well, I haven't seen her in a couple of days. I was worried about her because it's getting cold. And it's like, no, she jumps in the bedroom. She jumps in the window. I'm like, okay. We need another cat flap.
Yes, you do.
I told her, I said, she's been shitting on her stuff because you ain't got no cat box in there. She's like, nope, she goes outside. I said, okay, cool.
I love
Her
that.
favorite poop spot is right up under the bedroom window anyway. There used to be a bale of straw there like 3 Halloweens ago, and it never got moved. It just has, broken down into a strange soggy pile at this point. And that's where she likes, that's her favorite spot to go. Right under Amanda's bedroom window.
Oh, that's funny.
I think it's hilarious. But yeah, that's why she hasn't been rehomed or any of that, because everybody's so damned attached to her now.
Mm-hmm.
But Yeah, she's a sweetheart. She likes to cuddle. She's the only one out of all of them that likes to be held.
I'm
Well,
surprised she was the spiciest little kitty for the longest time.
I know. I didn't think she was going to like anybody. She wanted to kill everybody and everything that walked by. Spent all her time all like Halloween cat, you know.
And now she's like, love me, say that you love
Right?
me. Yeah. Oh.
well, I'm trying to figure out how to get the Sharpie out of the cat's fur.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, it took me 5 markers to get Sammy's son ready for Halloween, and now I can't wash it off.
hairspray.
No, I was just joking.
okay.
I would not even make the cat.
Because I'm laughing.
Yeah. I would not even try to make them wear costumes.
Oh, that's good. I was slightly horrified, but I'm sitting there going, okay, hairspray.
Although I did know a guy in Minneapolis years ago, who about every month he would, dye his hair, and he always went for the, really neon,
Yeah.
you
Bold colors.
the very bold colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had this little poodle that
Oh,
my
no.
cat would have thought this was a mouse. And every
Aw.
time he dyed his hair, he dyed the dog to match. And I saw that
Nice.
dog walking around, green and orange and yellow.
Oh, I bet that was adorable.
That's
I love that.
oh cool.
You know what a Samoyed is?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I love
Okay.
Like
those.
fluffies.
My friend had an 80-pound female Samoyed, which is very
Aw.
big for the breed. And in the summer, she would be completely miserable. And big white fluffy dog. And I was always saying, we should pick up some Kool-Aid. Because
Yep.
she'd be pretty blue.
I've seen them do all kinds of crazy like animal prints and patterns and stuff on them now. I think it's adorable. People say, why would you do that to your dog? What? People put diapers on dogs. You put a collar on the dog. Put a jacket on the dog. Put shoes on the dog, but you don't want to. Yeah, whatever color its hair. It's non-toxic.
Yeah. It would be a challenge to try and put clothes on Petunia. I am pretty sure that anybody who tried it would be going to the ER before they got her dressed.
Of course.
Right?
Of course.
Yeah, we found out Benny didn't like harnesses after the tornado. We put it on her and she would just lay down. We'd drag her around because she wouldn't walk.
Yeah, I tried doing that. I was trying to get Sammy used to a harness and leash, so I could take him outside and he could play in the grass and maybe, chase some bugs.
Yeah.
No, he was not having any of it. I had to kind of pull him, and as soon as he got beyond the threshold of my door, he froze in place with all of his claws dug into the carpet.
Oh,
like he was just a little statue there, and he wasn't.
Oh,
poor baby.
Yeah.
I put a harness on Finley and he went boneless.
Boneless. That's what Benny
No.
was like, no, that's what Benny was. She was just, I can't function. Nope, I'm laying down. Can't function. Take it off. Can't function. Boneless is a very good word for it. Yeah.
Finley frequently goes boneless when he's begging for food. He'll try to throttle me with his paws around my neck, and the next thing you know, he's walking around me, flopping over to the side like, I'm so weak. It's been so long since I've had sustenance. You bitch. Feed me.
Well, ladies, it looks like we've run a little bit over time, but I've enjoyed it.
Okay.
No.
I hope y'all have too. And thanks everybody for coming in. Anybody who comes and watches it later, we miss you.
Yeah.
Anybody who needs time off from the world right now, we'll be here when you get back.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, see you next weekend.
Love
Bye-bye, y'all.
y'all. See you next
Love
week.
ya. Bye.